Well, hey there, folks. I hooked this thing up it's probably been about a year ago or so, I'm guessing, somewhere around then. It's been in my cabinet the whole time, but I figured I'd hook it back up. Last time, well, first I want to show you this little tiny KL203. Look at the little tiny wires coming out of there. They're small. So I just had a couple alligator clips on there going to my power lead, and well, a few people freaked out over that. And I was like, guys, it's not going to make a difference. It's right there. It's so close. But, anyways. So look, I got this big old wire shoved into those little tiny things there, running right to my 14.2 volt 50 amp power supply there. So that should take care of that. The radio is running off of 13.8 volts, 25 amps. Some people believe me when I tell them this little Workman meter is accurate. Other people think it's all fluff. Well, we're going to put this radio on today, and we'll show you what this radio does, and you can be the judge of that. Okay, so radio only, 5 watt scale there, and I know this is half a watt low, so I've been saying that in all my videos. So we're going to go ahead and dead key, 5 watt scale. Oh, it's showing half a watt. So it's probably right about a 1 watt dead key is what it is. Of course, you can't go off of that scale. That's not accurate. So let's show you swing, radio only here. We'll go to the 50 watt scale. Radio only, no amp. Amp is off. So it's probably like 7/8 of a watt dead key. That's probably about what this is. Hello, 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 audio, audio, hello, 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 1 audio, audio, hello, 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 hello. What's that? That's about what? About 13? I'm really gonna holler in this. Hello, 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 hello. That's all this radio has. That's me just hollering in it. Hello, 1 2. Hello, 1 2. Audio check. 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. Audio check, 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 check. I'm gonna say that's about 13 watts. That's what I remember this radio doing. That's what it's doing. As you can see, this meter isn't showing any fluff. It's showing about a 1 watt dead key, 13 watts of swing. That's about what it does. Now this little guy has always surprised me at how well it works. We're going to turn it on. It's on the AM. We'll go up to the 250 scale here. We'll see what it dead keys. It's been a while, I don't remember. I mean, I probably would have set this thing for 50 or 60 if I remember, but it's been like a year, so who knows? Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to see what's that showing. That's about, we're on the 250, and that's 50 right there. Let me see. What is that, like a 30? 30, 35, I'm guessing? Here, we can go to the 50 watt scale. I didn't realize it was so low. Look at that, right on the money. I mean, go back to the 250. This thing's really accurate. Okay, so we got about a 35 watt dead key, give or take. We're going to go ahead and modulate. We're on the 250 scale. Hello, 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 audio, audio, hello, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, audio, audio, hello, 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 hello. I know. It's not supposed to do that much. Looks like it's doing about 225 right there. Hello, audio, 1 2 1 2. Hello, audio, 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 audio, 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 audio. It depends. You get 200 if you're talking in it normal. About 225, you're really hollering in it. I mean, I'm sure the 1000 watt scale is going to be a little too high for this, but let's take a look at it. Top scale. Hey, there's that same 35 watt.
Hello, 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 audio, audio, hello, 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 audio, 11111, audio, check, 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 hello, hello, hello.
Shows the same thing in all the skills. Um, I tell you, I do have the modulation pretty hot in this radio. I don't have it all the way open, but I do have it open pretty hot. We are going in a dummy load, so it's going to be a perfect 50 ohms. Um, I think these are good for about 160 watts, give or take. You can say whatever you want with it. That's what I'm seeing here. It's PEP watts. Like I say, I do have the modulation a little hot in this radio, so you can figure some of that's probably harmonics. But having this hooked up in my Jeep before, this thing talked pretty well for what it was. I had a 6-foot skip shooter on it. Really talked well. It didn't sound overmodulated or anything on the other end. And the way I have it, it doesn't heat up at all. It stays nice and cool. Matter of fact, let me show you that. Hold on. So I'm not trying to say this thing's doing 225 watts. I'm saying I got the modulation a little hot. Some of it could be harmonics. But these have no trouble doing like 160, 180. I've seen it before. Okay, there's 80 degrees. Let's talk on it for a minute.
Hello, 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 11111, hello, 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 audio, 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 hello. Hello, 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 11111, audio, audio, check, 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 check. Hello, 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 audio, hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
I mean, this is a little tiny thing with no fan on it. There we go. We picked up like 6 or 7 degrees.
Hello, 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 11111. I mean, I'm pushing it pretty hard here. You can see. Hello, 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 audio. I'm talking right on the mic. Hello, 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 11111, audio, audio. Check, 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 check.
So I mean, it's already cooling down, look. So we picked up like 10 degrees on it or whatever. Look how fast it cools down now. Yeah, I mean, it's not hot at all. I mean, I freak out when my 2x8 gets up to like 85 degrees. I mean, I'm just so paranoid, it's crazy, but not hot. I mean, this is a great little combination. I think these are great little amps for what they are to run with a small radio like this. I've seen, man, we've got a local guy who's put one of these behind a Striker 955, and I mean, I'm telling him, you don't put this behind a Striker 955. I don't even know if it's still alive. But a lot of folks don't understand what you do with these little amps. I mean, this is a little low drive amp. Something like this is perfect. I didn't buy this amp to pair with this radio. I wouldn't have screwed it on there like that. I actually bought this off a guy for like, I think I gave him like 20 bucks for it or 25 bucks for it like a couple years ago. Maybe 2.5 years ago. And I didn't even know if it worked. I brought it home. It worked great. I mean, everything worked perfect on it. I just went in there and lowered the dead key and turned the modulation up a bit. And I used it in my Jeep for like a good probably 6 months. But I don't have anything to use it on now, so it just stays in the cabinet. This, I get a little something or another. It's a little compact thing to, throw in a little car. You don't need a lot of power. But these are a good little combo. These radios used to be able to get these 980s. This is the sideband version. You used to be able to get these for $99 at the Pilot truck stop on sale. And that was probably about 2 years ago. 2 to 2.5 years ago. Now these things are like $189 on the Pilot, and it's not uncommon to see these for $225. It's ridiculous, guys. I would never pay more than like I don't know, maybe 130 bucks for this radio. Hopefully they'll come back down, but if it's like everything else, it's going to stay up there because of what's going on in our country right now. But if you use one of these as a base, they're a great little radio. everyone who's put in one of these in a car, I've read this online and I've heard it from a lot of guys I've talked to, that the display goes out. I had a 880 just like this that 191 gave me. Half the display was out on it. I mean, he bought the radio brand new, the 880. That's the AM only version, and the display went out in no time on them. So that is a problem on both of these radios, the 880 and the 980. The display does give you trouble. We know another local guy who has one of these, and when he keys up, it changes channels. So it is what it is. If you're going to run it as a base, fine. If you're going to put it in your mobile, I would definitely cover it up with like a towel or something. Don't put it on your dash or anything like that. Keep it out of direct sunlight. If you've got it in your four-wheel drive rig, I doubt if it's going to last long, but for what it is, it's a good setup. This little amp pairs with it great. I mean, you can see, it'll give you, let's just say 150, 160, maybe 180 watts. Great little thing. I know they make two versions of this. I think one's a MOSFET and the other one is a transistor. To be honest, I'm not sure which one this is. I opened it, I looked at it, I forgot it. I'd have to reopen it and see. I'm really not sure, but I know they did make two versions of that little amp. But anyway, thanks for watching. I just wanted to make this video because I've had a few people commenting on the old video I made of this. And I mentioned when I made the old one that the amp was buzzing, and you can hear it again now. It's either the radio or the amp, something's buzzing. And what I found is when stuff is plugged in the dummy load, it doesn't matter what it is, I get that buzz out of it. And I never get it out of the mobiles, but in my Expedition, I bought my new Rig Expert AA35 Zoom AA35, and I got that antenna system on there. It looks just like a dummy load, 50 ohm, like a 59 dB gain, SWR 1.0. It's just insane how it all worked out. And now when I put a radio in there, I get that same sound out of it. I think that means it's resonant. Everything's working correctly. Because I hear this on a lot of amp builders' channels, that zzz, buzzy noise. So that's what I'm thinking it is. Like I say, it is, going in the dummy load. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Y'all be good out there.